Poker player Connor Drinan suffered one of the worst beats in World Series of Poker tournament history when his pocket aces lost to an opposing player's pocket aces in a $1 million buy-in tournament. Stick around, because on this episode of Ride the Pine, we'll explain to you why we have no sympathy for Connor Drinan. If you've ever played Texas Hold'em or watched it on television, then you're probably familiar with the term bad beat. If you've ever dated a girl who was overly aggressive, you too are probably familiar with the term bad beat. Off. The video featuring Connor Drinan's pocket aces losing to Cary Katz's pocket aces on a flush draw went viral big time on Wednesday. And we have a link to this video that you can click after the show. The worst beat in poker history. Drinan loses $1 million. But we have 3 reasons why we don't feel that bad for Connor Drinan. And it starts with reason number 1. He didn't actually lose $1 million. Yes, this tournament that Drinan entered had a $1 million buy-in. So if you were a lazy broadcast journalist, you would say he lost $1 million. But here are the facts. You see, Drinan actually won a satellite tournament. So he paid $25,000 to enter a tournament where the top 2 players then got entry into this $1 million buy-in tournament. So in reality, Drinan lost $25,000, which is a nice chunk of change and something I will be spending the next 7 months trying to earn. But brings me to point number 2 why I don't feel bad for Connor Drinan. He's won $1.1 million over his poker career. So excuse me if I'm not all distraught on his bad beat. I got a bad beat. I'm stuck in a fucking basement. And the final reason why I don't feel bad that Connor Drinan suffered one of the worst beats in World Series of Poker history, he wears sunglasses. Poker is a game of skill, of endurance, of patience, of trying to read your opposing player and seeing if they have the ability to keep their emotions in check. So the fact that some players can wear sunglasses and big hats and headphones and get massages, to me is no different than performance-enhancing drugs in other sports. You see, I appreciated the old days of poker when men would sit there eye to eye waiting to see who would break, who would flinch, who would show that piece of emotion to understand that they are bluffing or they have a hand that is about to crush you. Oh, how about you just show up and wear Darth Vader's helmet while playing poker?